am I the astronaut for telling a friend what her tattoo really says? Oh no. Is this one of those things where they get a tattoo like in a foreign language and it says something that they had no idea it was going to say? And then yeah. No regrets. Regrets? Is that it? No regrets. Throw away. My friend group knows my main account. I, 37 male, went out on New Year's Eve with a group of friends, and the group has some friends of friends, basically people I've only known in passing. One of them, Andy, 39 male, brought his girlfriend, Julie, 30s female. Julie decided to show a tattoo she got last week. She rolled up her sleeve to show it, and she proudly announced it said strength and beauty in Chinese. It was on her forearm, and I almost did a spit take. Now, I have to explain I'm half Korean, but people have mistaken me as Hispanic, so I don't really look Korean to most Westerners. I'm also not fluent, but conversational in Korean and able to read. The tattoo was in Hangul characters, and it definitely did not say strength and beauty. Julie got upset at my spit take and asked what my problem was. I said, it's not Chinese, and it doesn't say what you think it does. She got even more mad and said, what would I know? I explained I was Korean American, can read Korean, and what it said was not nice. I asked her what happened at the tattoo shop, and she said she always wanted to get Asian characters and went to a shop and saw a Chinese guy in the shop and demanded he be the one to do her ink. Oh, that's a great idea. To walk into a tattoo shop and be like, you look Asian, I want an Asian tattoo. You're going to be the guy. Do it now. Sounds like Velvet and Veneer. We might have watched a little bit too many Trolls movies over the weekend, so I'm probably going to have some Trolls references here. Yeah, that's where I'm at in life. I'm going to red flag this because that was not a smart move on her part. I asked Julie and Andy if Julie did anything that could have pissed the tattoo artist off. She denied it, but Andy confessed she was super pushy about it and kept saying she wanted him to do it over any other artist in the shop because he would be used to the characters, plus a few other statements. By this point, she was crying and not enjoying hanging out for New Year's Eve. She wanted to leave and wanted Andy to take her, which she still doesn't know what it says. Neither do we. On her way out, she asked me what it said. Oh, there it comes. I said, it's like the worst thing you could call a woman. It's like bitch, but worse. She just burst into tears while walking out. After the two of them left, the rest of my friends said I was a real jerk for spoiling her new tattoo, and I could have made something up or not reacted. What? Yes, how dare you tell her the truth? How dare you? How dare you let someone know who had something vulgar tattooed on their arm know that they had something vulgar tattooed on their arm? Like no one else in the world was ever going to see it or be able to translate it and be like, oh, wow, yeah. Is that like a warning label or... Yeah. I had to explain that the word used is really a cultural faux pas, and to see it on skin is shocking to the highest degree. And the fact I was sipping on a beer when she revealed it only made a spit take impossible to avoid. Well, this morning I got some messages from friends saying I really should apologize to Julie for traumatizing her about her tattoo. I feel like this is ridiculous, like it's a really vulgar word on her arm, and if I had that on my skin, I'd like to know. But everyone else thinks that I should have just complimented her instead. So Reddit, am I the asshole for revealing to a friend what her tattoo actually says? Hell no. What? Okay, so we go through this every once in a while where a group of friends or some bystanders or connections somehow will side with the victim in the situation, even when it doesn't make sense. And I can tell you right now, it's because they have to. They want the bullshit that they are now enduring because she's a handful and she's a mess and they're the ones who are sitting there having to deal with it to go away. So selfishly, they're saying, yes, you're in the wrong, please apologize, make it go away so their lives can get easier. It has nothing to do with them actually thinking what you did was the right or wrong thing. They're only thinking about themselves. What you did was the right thing. You told her that someone else had wronged her by putting this terrible label in ink, permanent, on her forearm, and what she didn't want to know. Wouldn't you want to know? What the hell? I mean, I guess if she really was that big of a bee, and maybe that's where they're coming from. Maybe they're like, you know what? She really is that. You just compliment it, smile, and move on. The other friends are shitty here for wanting to hide it from her. You should have just complimented this really terrible thing she had tattooed on her and just moved on. Makes total sense. Perfect sense.